No one needs to see what.
My mug. All right. For some reason, it thinks this portion is only for the next 54 minutes. So I don't know why.
Well, the good news is we've got perfectly good Wi-Fi in there, so that's nice.
You're on their Wi-Fi, or you're talking the?
I'm talking the ambient Wi-Fi.
Got it.
Okay, so
Let me grab the batteries, and I'll get the kids.
So,
eventually. When we
yeah,
get back there.
if you get so the thing is, if you go into the case, or if you bring the case up here, I have regular batteries, and then I have
Green batteries.
I have one 9-volt green battery, and it is 100% charged.
Okay. I mean, I'm happy to use the because I need multiple. So.
Okay, well then you know what to do.
I do.
All right. So now I get, because now up here, waiting for Phil. And Phil. So basically, if I laser grid sculpt, I'll put this laser grid right here. And then what I'll do, just to make it even more interesting, is I'll move you over here so you can actually see what it is that I'm filming. So if you've ever been curious about what the laser grids and what they do, the idea is that Chad. So I was going to point to this corner.
Okay.
Where are you going to be?
So I don't really want to be on the periphery of the room. I was thinking this area. Okay, I figured out how to kill that light. Let's have a little more ambiance. You know, every time I watch Ghost Hunters, then I see them set up the laser grid. I think of you saying, "Why do they keep putting it on the floor?"
I don't get it. After seeing how sensitive they were about certain topics, man, I'm afraid to ask them.
Don't ask that.
It's like, don't ask.
Don't ask Jason.
Don't ask
Because I'm fairly sure he could get your arms off.
Punch me. He would punch me.
He would unclog your drains.
Yeah. Yeah. In the worst possible way.
Possible way.
Okay. So the question is, are we going to stand back here and start asking questions, or?
I kind of feel like uncomfortable standing here. Like it doesn't feel right.
Okay.
I feel like we got to be like in this area somewhere, like over here.
So do you want me to set up the grid and then walk over here and then we just want to plant
We want to
ourselves?
be able to see what the grid's doing, right?
Well, I'm gonna record it. So I mean, we may not have to worry about it. Hey Islander, good to see you in stream. Thank you very much for coming here.
Okay, that was good. I grabbed my own batteries, which might have been a bad idea. I'm like, oh, look at all these batteries.
Where's the?
So I'm gonna come
Is it that way? Yeah, it is. Wow.
The batteries up.
No, I'm saying that the
There we go. Oh shoot.
I'm just saying that the if I wanted the stream to see the grid,
Oh, I see.
they're only going to see the grid. They're not going to see the display.
Now here's a question.
Yes.
Do you think the
Oh no.
reflection
You
will
can
mess
put.
with the grid?
I don't know. It's one of those things where let's try and find out.
Let's try it.
I'll know once I get things started here. I'll know once I get things started here. Okay.
I'm gonna grab it in a minute.
I am not going to fire up the grid until you tell me when. Okay.
This place is incredible.
Already.
I mean, I could set up camp.
What's in the cases? A lot of different things, hon. I mean, there's like, what you don't see over here is a dentist office. It's literally there's like a dental x-ray machine from 1920, a gas generator, an x-ray picture viewer. There's a 1920s dentist office right here. And in the cases, you've got like farmers' almanacs, you've got kids' boots.
From what I understand, these are all like legit.
As in, when we say
As
legit,
they're not
they're not reproductions.
Right, they're not reproductions.
They're not reproductions. They're actual objects and items.
Yes.
And this is for a section of the exhibit called Businesses of Fauquier, and that is Fauquier. As they say at Old Busted, we work here, we drink here, we Fauquier. So there you have it.
I think the REM pod just beeped.
Do what?
I said I think the REM pod just beeped when you said that.
Let me try that again.
There's one in here too.
Oh, the one in here? The one in here, Pete? Okay, let me try it again. We live here, we work here, we fought here.
They said you already said that.
Yeah. It was funny the first time, not so much the second. All right.
There we go.
So Pip, Phil has, oh my God, you did it. Phil has created his own LiDAR. He has created what you're seeing there, Pip, is his dentist chair from the 1920s. Sounds hella haunted. Yeah, so Phil has created a homemade LiDAR system, and it's totally a thing. Totally a
Well,
thing.
because this
Unbelievable.
particular tablet was not strong enough to handle the SLS.
But it can handle
But it can
LiDAR?
handle the LiDAR software. Well, because it's
Wow.
much less complicated than
I guess, yeah,
multiple
yeah.
streams of data coming in from the
I
SLS.
would put more faith in the LiDAR than in SLS technology.
Shame on you.
So that's
Shame on
me.
you.
That's me. Phil, so you want to be back here while we do Q&A
Yeah, because it just feels awkward to be standing like at the door, not quite in
with
the
our backs to the door.
Yeah.
Now what I could do, if you think it'd be better, I could actually shine the grid in here. Yes.
Like through that door?
Like through the door.
Yeah, just
And then
Yeah.
we just have the stream and the main camera shooting from this angle instead. Does that work better for you?
yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Okay. Then that's what I'll do before I get some done. Okay.
This is so.
Phil is having a great time already, and we haven't even started yet.
We're gonna save this. We don't need to be LiDARing right now. Let's see what he looks like on the LiDAR. So I can see you moving into the other room.
Oh, I know there was one other thing I wanted to do. Okay, that's up and running. Oh, I forgot to bring up. I brought up everything but a battery pack.
Ah,
Everything but a battery pack.
who needs that? How do I go with this? There's one more thing I'm gonna grab. You come on up. You come on up.
Watch the cat ball touch you. Pretend. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody. What's the best thing you've experienced while ghost hunting? Wow. Oh, Islander. Wow, that's such a great question. I would say probably one of the coolest things we've ever experienced. So we went to a place called Crescent SCI, or as we like to call it, the Paranormal Disneyland. And there we saw, with our own eyes, we saw a shadow figure at the door. And it was just kind of peeking around the corner. And I had a body cam on, and it was one of those things where I'm like, if I don't move, if I point in this direction, I should have it. And yeah, we caught it. It was, I was so, I was in such a wild, frantic state when I caught it. I was just like, did I catch it? And all I wanted to do was come home. And yeah, that is not paranormal. That's Phil kicking the ball.
It's like the opening shot.
It's like saying, don't look in the trap. Whatever you do, don't look in the trap. I looked into the trap, right?
It is actually look like that in it.
All right. Okay. So that's probably the coolest thing we've ever caught. Now on stream, we've caught disembodied voices, and that's the tricky bit. This is what I meant by, if you've never watched a paranormal investigation on stream, it's a little bit like Phasmophobia or Demonologist, and I want to say it's like the slow parts of the game, where you're just waiting for something to happen. But it's less like Phasmo and Demonologist, and it's more like a fishing stream. That's kind of what you're doing. It's a fishing stream, and that's what we're doing. We're fishing, but instead of fish, it's ghosts. So
Yes.
all right, I'm gonna move the cat ball here. All right, I'm gonna place it there. All right. But thanks for the question, Donovan. Yeah, that's probably the coolest thing we've gotten so far. Okay.
Well, it is hard to choose.
It's very hard. Like I said, we've been very fortunate. This is T and Phil. We are in the Businesses of Fauquier Museum, top floor of the historic jail and
Here we are.
City County Museum.
Here we are.
And here we are. Okay.
Did you bring Simon? Did Simon make the trip?
Simon did make the trip. I don't feel like taking him out right
No,
now.
I'm not right yet,
I
but
think we've got so many gadgets out right now.
I think we're good.
I think we're
good.
good. So I think we should just jump on in. And,
Yeah, let's jump in. I'm going to make some adjustments, but why don't we go ahead
do
and
you want me to take the lead? Or
yeah, why don't you introduce yourself to the folks, the ones we can't see.
The ones we can't see. Good evening. Good evening for those of you who are here. So my name is T. That's my buddy Phil.
Hey, hey.
Now we have, I'm sure you've seen other teams come in with a wide array of trinkets and oddities and strangeness.
I heard footsteps in the back room. It may have been a voice. May have been a voice. May have been footsteps.
That's the Peter Tingle talk.
Okay. Keep going. Sorry.
All right. We're not here to have you do tricks. We're not here to make you perform for us. But Phil and I are here tonight to try to make a connection with you. We want to talk to you. We want to hear about your story.
Yes.
And we've given you a lot of different ways to let us know that you're here. Everything from a cat ball in the hallway
Behind me.
to the devices that we see here. So if you want to let us know that you're here, could you give us a sign?
We're not picky as far as whatever kind of sign you might want to give us.
Okay, and soft tapping is filled with the
Yes.
LiDAR that he set up.
No, this is the SLS.
Oh, you've switched to SLS. Okay.
Yeah, the LiDAR's up there.
LiDAR's up there. Okay.
So this SLS is, I found a surface, an earlier surface, for $10 because the screen was cracked.
Okay.
And then, so I'm using it with the cracked screen right now, but I ordered a replacement screen for like another $10. However, what was working.
You can do all these things, but you can't open up my spirit box for some reason. That thing is.
I'm afraid to break it, to be honest. With you. Well, I guess it's already kind of broken, right?
It's already broken. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. All right, we're gonna have to restart here because this has been very funky.
Stupid Jubal early fan girl. Okay.
I know that is the worst thing.
So first rule, chat. First rule of ghost investigations: don't ever whisper.
Yes.
Always speak with a full voice. Otherwise, you take the risk of being mistaken for an EVP, which has happened. And we've rectified it.
Yeah.
It's the other whispers we can't quite explain.
So when I was up here earlier, I heard a young woman chatting away. And I think I heard you say either who's here or I'm in here. Are you here with us tonight? Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you. I was back in the kitchen setting some stuff up.
Yeah.
And it felt like someone was touching my beard. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's intimate.
That's a first.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was almost like childlike almost.
Right.
Like when a kid plays with your beard.
Oh yeah.
So I wonder if that was Josie, who's supposed to be the spirit of a girl who passed away when she was young. Between 9, they said anywhere between 9 and 13. So I made this very angry somehow. I just heard a sound from the back room again.
You're in that back room again?
Yeah. If you're in the back room, don't be shy.
Okay, I just moved the H4. So this device in front of me right here, the one with the fuzzy top and red lights, if you come up to it and speak as loud as you can, I'll hear you.
I hear a lot of movement.
I'm hearing the air conditioning, that's about it. Just give it a
No,
second.
I'm definitely hearing footsteps behind me. If you're in that back area, there's a red light on the table that some of you have already played with. Can you maybe touch that red light? This is so weird. This was working great this morning. And now it is not connecting.
What? I thought I was just hearing some muffled voices, but I can't tell if that's some kind of pareidolia. You get a lot of people that come in here, I'm sure.
That's me.
That's definitely Phil. I'm sure you get Seth downstairs was telling us all about all the different groups that were coming in here and spending time with you all. We appreciate you spending time with us. I'm sorry you didn't get to meet our wives. They were looking forward to this.
They were. Now, don't think that means you can take advantage of us.
That's true. No, it's a guy's night out, but it's not that kind of guy's night out.
We left the brandy at home. What is going on here?
Now, it's not his birthday right now, but this whole evening is actually a present covering Phil's birthday and Christmas. And yeah, I was. I'm hoping that this is a hit. It's going to be tough to top this year.
It's a hit.
But I have ideas. But I gotta say, I love Warrenton. It's a beautiful town. Fauquier is a great county to live in.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I actually played a couple shows down here way back, but it was more of the
Even more
like,
rural.
well, no, it was less. It was like more of a strip mall-y kind of area.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's just around the corner.
Yeah.
That's just around the
Okay.
corner. Yeah.
And then I played one other place here too. It was like a kind of like a seafood restaurant, maybe. Almost makes you think of it's like a restaurant you would see in Cape Cod.
Right.
Whatever that was.
That's the AC.
Yeah, because it's like blown directly down on you.
Which is fine because I was working up a sweat up there, making
Oh
sure.
my gosh.
With the drum.
Because you also picked the hottest day.
Yeah, I know. As I want to do.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
And for those of you on stream watching where Phil is and everything like that.
Where is the stream? Oh, hey guys.
Yeah.
I'm not
They can
playing a
see-
video game. I'm just making
they can
some software adjustments here.
I'm just saying, if you hear anything out of the ordinary, you hear footsteps, if you hear movement, and you don't hear either of us say, "That was me," again.
I've got to record.
Well, no,
that.
that's the thing, though. That's the thing. It's always tricky because sometimes movement will happen when you're talking,
Yeah,
and it's the EVPs and it's the
that's the car.
that was a car.
Yeah.
Poop.
No, actually a motorcycle.
Yeah, it's a motorcycle. That's definitely a motorcycle. Okay.
Ghost riders here.
Nick fucking Woo Cage.
That's right.
You still haven't seen that. What?
Is that our Seth? Is that you walking around?
That's me walking
All
around.
right.
I'm ready to tell you guys, I'm gonna go stand outside because my relief should be here. And I want to tell her to keep it down when she comes in.
Okay, very good. Oh
Okay,
my gosh,
great,
that's
thanks.
great. Thank you so much.
No worries, boy.
What time have we got, by the way?
And man, I got your email, so I'll be in touch. Yes.
What time have we got, by the way?
It is 8:51.
Okay. That's the door chime.
Oh.
That's not. That's not.
It's a
paranormal.
paranormal time. Oh, that reminds me. Maybe I should bring the music box up here and set it in there.
Oh yeah.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's.
You think that's a good idea?
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna do that.
That's a good idea.
Let me take this for one more spin. If not, I'll mess with it some other time.
See, this is where I get anxious, Chad, because while we were talking, while we were getting the lay of the land and things like that, we actually caught what sounded like somebody walking in. We heard the
Oh,
door,
that was crazy.
creak, the door open, and then we get out here and there's nobody here.
Yeah.
Is the SLS not working?
It is really strange. I can't explain it. It's not recognizing it. Oh. Speak of the devil,
Now it's
and he
working.
shall appear. I see you.
So now you can see me in my stick figure awesomeness, right?
Yes, I can. Oh, I just got angry. I wonder if there's a loose connection somewhere. I gotta think that's what it is.
I feel weird leaning up against this.
Because it's glass or because of all the memorabilia?
Both. Both.
Yeah, there's something going on.
I also need to keep an eye on the time because I've had this running since I planted the other cameras.
And it doesn't have
And I
a.
want to make sure that I get to the cameras. I get to the cameras and take care of that.
Take care of business.
Take care
The
of
business of battery replacement.
battery replacement and such. Yes.
Yeah, we got an angry thing here tonight. I'm gonna stop messing with it and we're gonna get the music box. Well, I was really happy with it today. So I'll
The
always,
music box or the SLS?
the SLS. That's the Phasm cam I've discovered when it is when it's starting a fresh video segment.
It beeps.
It beeps. I'm pretty sure I can turn it
I'm
on.
sure you can turn that off. I'm pretty sure you can.
All right, I'm gonna go get the music box
Okay.
and leave you all up here. I'll also see if I can figure
I'm
out.
not completely alone, but yeah.
So,
I know my wife is in chat. I hope you're feeling better, hon. I hope you're feeling better. And for anybody coming in and are curious about what they're looking at or where we are at the historic Fauquier Jail. We're actually in this part of the jail. It used to be the debtors' cell, I believe. The women's cell was over there. And we're going to actually be going to those cells later tonight. Or actually going to the original cells later tonight. Hopefully the stream will work. I'm not quite 100% sure it will because we're reliant on the Wi-Fi that's in here, and we're not on the local Wi-Fi. Well, we're not on the Wi-Fi modem here, but we are on we're on the local Wi-Fi in the area, and while it works great in here, it does not work so great when we get to the cells. And I can tell that Phil or Seth or both are turning off as many lights as possible. Which is going to be fine up here, but man, when we get into those maximum security cells, oof.
it looks lovely in there now. So I'm gonna be passing the grid. Oh, this doesn't give me. Was that you? Did you hear that?
Voice? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Is it coming from outside?
I'm gonna mark it, but it sounded like it came in here.
Yeah. Mark it.
Did
All right, I'm breaking your grid for a minute, T.
okay.
So it's currently at 0 events.
All right. Well, you'll be the first event.
Event number 1.
Event number 1.
Oh, it's spooky in here, right?
Watch the cat ball and come back.
Don't mind me. My name's Phil, and I think you're back here right now because I have seen this rolling, and that's fine. That's what T likes to call. I'm not alone.
Okay, so the mumbling you hear, that's Phil. That's Phil because he's all the way in the end of the far
I'm
end.
gonna put this music box here for you. For anyone that likes music.
He's got a music box that has a sensor on it, so if movement takes place, we will hear it.
See how that works? You just put your hand in front of it. Feel free to play with that. I can barely breathe back here.
Say that again, Phil?
I said I can barely breathe back here.
Really?
Yeah, we'll be coming in here in a little while. I'm gonna give you just some opportunity to to know some of the stuff in here. Now I'm gonna step out into the other room. That was me. Okay.
So how many events do we have now?
3 events.
3 events, okay.
3, but you know what kind of events?
What?
3 hot events.
Watch your step, watch your step, there you go, there you go.
So there's something on this that I want to experiment with a little bit.
Okay.
That I was playing with earlier.
What
It
is
is the, it's the,
Is that the fleer? Or is
this, no, this is,
Oh. We're going lights out, okay.
oh, that's nice. I don't know how much our streams can see though. Do you have the green light?
Let's see, yeah, I got the green light, let's.
Questions you never thought you'd hear come out of my mouth.
Never. I don't know what happened there, chat, I don't know if Phil was replaced by a doppelganger, but there you have it.
He's having a stroke.
Yeah, that's the grid back there, and then it's got a little,
Okay,
oh, that's kinda
pretty good.
cool. Oh, this is neat, because you can still see the grid in the back. So what's the red light in the background? Oh, okay, so the red light in the background and the grid that goes with it, the prevailing theory is that if something passes in front of that grid, it will change the shape of the grid. So you actually see the grid bend or warp or do something like that. Also, if something passes like very close in front of the grid, it will have some kind of imitation.
That's weird. I've got a fresh battery here,
Yeah.
but it's close to being drained.
Well, I've got 30 minutes left of this, so that means I've got to go and. Yeah, the camera's trying to focus because I think Phil is passing in front of it.
Yeah.
But I have to go and change a bunch of batteries.
You're going right now?
Right now.
Oh, I thought you said 30 minutes. You said 30 seconds?
No, it says I have 30 minutes left on this camera,
Oh, which means.
the other cameras are probably.
All right. I'm gonna hang out here. And,
Oh, you're gonna have me go by myself. Okay,
Yes, I am.
I see how it
so
works.
take some data collecting device like a recorder with you.
Like this one?
Yes.
Yes, I got
And Godspeed.
Godspeed.
Don't trip on cat balls.
No, try not to. Okay.
And it's just gonna be me now.
This would be interesting.
So I'm gonna change the battery in this thing again. Cause I don't know if someone is taking my battery power. There the bells of the church are ringing. Is there anyone up here with me right now who would like to communicate? Would anyone care to communicate? Like I said, my name's Phil. And did you just move? I heard a sound from over here. It was like a rustling sound almost. Is the jailer's wife here tonight? Oh. Is that you? Jailer's wife? I'm sorry to just call you jailer's wife, but I don't know your name. No one has told me your name. Maybe you'd like to share your name with me? Okay, that battery is completely dead. So I'm seeing some shadows move over here, but I think that is, yeah, that's the light from outside. Okay. So I think I heard your voice, jailer's wife. Or is there maybe even more than one jailer's wife here? We would love to know the stories of these people that are here. Okay, let's see if that's happening. So don't be shy, please. I'm gonna set this back here for anyone that wants to let me know that you're here. My buddy T will be back. He's just changing some. There you go. That's Can you step away from it if that's you? It's doing some very strange things here.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, the REM pod is being weird. When you do come back up, if you could bring a 9 volt.
I'll give you a heads up.
Thank you. And come with a 9 volt.
I'll give you a heads up when I come up there.
Okay. All right. I'm going to be experimenting with this device, which is going to generate some random sounds.
Oh.
Okay. That's a cool shot. T is going to love to change his batteries. I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave this space here. No, I can't really get past his laser grid. That's the only downside. So I guess I'm staying here. Okay. Let's give this thing a shot. There's it there. And that's why. So, okay. There we go. Just gonna. There's nothing. Can I move this chair? Sure I can. Let me put a light on this, although that's kind of a cool shot. I like that. That's RC. All right. This is the Paradroid, or Paratech Appy Droid, version 5. Let's restart. Can you tell me your name? Are you a spirit? Is the jailer's wife here tonight? Where is she? I'm wondering the same thing myself. Who's here with me right now? Is there anyone that wishes to communicate with me tonight? There's a number of ways you can say words through this box. You can make that light up back there. Is the warden here? Are there any prisoners here tonight? Prisoner. What's your name? Can you share your name with me?
Okay, I'm back. Coming up.
Coming up. Did you grab me a 9 volt?
I only have a half hour on some of these things, so it's okay. Spend some quality time in solitary confinement.
You didn't hear me asking for a 9-volt, did you?
Sorry, what?
Never mind. I'm gonna go grab another 9-volt from your.
I'll go get it.
No.
No, I'm still in motion. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm also kind of walking off my alone time in solitary.
How was it?
I got like those full body tingles like 3 times.
Yeah, that's what I felt back there
Yeah.
too. Congratulations.
Anything interesting happen while I was gone?
I don't think so. A little
No
quiet.
events.
No events.
No events.
Oh, what am I talking about? Something interesting did happen. Okay. Launching word mode on this.
Okay, it's okay.
Did she get you?
No worries at all.
Alright, I gotta see how my devices are doing here. Alright, if you're joining us from YouTube, this is not the greatest in the dark. Let's see. There's our grid. Only 3 events. There's my flare, which did not want to stay alive. And we got TikTok over here. How we doing out there in TikTok land? Okay, so if you're just joining us, we are here at the Fauquier County Old Jailhouse, and this place is remarkable. And my device turned off. That's interesting. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Okay. Pleasure to meet you. All right. There are 3 9-volts.
Proposition.
What's that? No, he was just saying that if we want to get more time, it's $100 an hour.
Yeah.
It's $100 an hour after midnight.
You tell him that we turned into pumpkins.
Yeah, something like
We
that.
turned into very old pumpkins. I've activated our friend, the word mode on our paratech.
Good.
Disagree. You disagree? You think we should be staying here after midnight?
Well, here's the thing.
We're old men. Well, not old men.
Here's something I was thinking about.
Break it
It
down.
is currently what, 9 o'clock?
It's 9/11.
Okay, 9:30,
9:30.
because it's moving so fast. I feel like we should head over to the jail.
Okay.
Because just, unless there was another place in here you wanted to check.
I want to spend just a few minutes on that side with some of our children trigger objects.
Oh, right.
We can head over there. And I also want to make sure we hit the kitchen before the end of the night.
Okay, so how about we go over there for the kids, and then we do kitchen at 10.
Mm-hmm.
See how the kitchen goes. That'll give us only like 90 minutes.
Well, I said I only need 15 minutes over
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah. There we go. That's the most happy battery. Okay. Happy battery. I mean, in fact, if you want to go over there now to the next room over.
Give me a second. I need to swap the bed. Have either of you or Phil have something attached to you guys and go home? That's a very good question. I'm gonna let Phil.
Just each other.
Just each other.
Just-
I'll let Phil.
just each other.
Step into the light, Phil. Step back further to the doorway. There you go. That's a good spot. Okay.
Good. I mean, I would use the word attached pretty loosely. We had some tender.
Okay.
Are you
Reason
referring
why
to
that's so
the
funny.
Tina?
Reason why that's so funny, Chad, is because when you asked that question down here, Phil came up and slinked his arm around.
I did. It was a tender
It
moment.
was a very tender moment. So you were saying that. Phil.
I was saying, I feel like attachment's too strong a word. Have we, on occasion, maybe had something follow us home? Yeah, on a few occasions, but it's never been anything that's given us a bad vibe. After we did the orphanage in Gettysburg,
That's
we're fairly convinced that we had one of the little ones follow us back to our house because both Tina and I at separate times saw like a small figure like run past the foot of
Right.
the bed. But again, it wasn't alarming at all. We didn't say anything that night, and the next day we said, hey, thanks for stopping by. We'd like you to move on. We opened the windows, smoked the house, and anytime that we've had that sense that maybe something has tagged along, it's quickly remedied with a good old smudging. Learning. We are learning.
We are learning. We're learning as we go. We also make it a habit of closing the door. And what I have here is this is on loan from Pip. This is yeah, I know. This is Aunt Ruth. This is Aunt Ruth's brooch. And at the end of every investigation, we say close the door, and then we either use Palo Alto wood or a mix of herbs that Phil's wife put together.
I'm gonna grab the trigger object bag box.
Would you also do me a favor? Would you bring George up? George is in my big apartment. Yes. So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the next room. I'm probably gonna deactivate the grid because the grid isn't really doing much right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna bring us over here. I'm gonna do this, Chad, because dentist offices always have like a heavy vibe about them, in my opinion. So just to see if times have really changed that much, I'll put the grid on the office just to see if anything happens. Phil's tripods are kind of tricky. Oh, Phil's tripods don't work. Okay, I'm just gonna set this on its side check because apparently Phil's tripod does not care for me. There it is. Who? WHO. Who? So Phil, I was moving this camera so that I could put the grid into the dentist's office since we're moving to the other room.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it fell off the chair.
Well, no, the thing is, I tried to take it off the chair and the back leg kind of did something funky, and I'm like, I'm not sure what.
Oh, that's okay, as long as it didn't fall.
No, I caught it in time.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, so we're moving to this other side. Moving to this other side. Did you do that? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Educate.
No, that wasn't me.
That was not you?
No, my shadow on it.
The shadow.
That's
Shadow wouldn't.
it should. Josie, was that you? Alright, I'm gonna grab those two batteries from there.
So, what we've been told is this was the kids' bedroom, this was the kids' bedroom and living room. So I'll position the camera accordingly. And we're gonna try some stuff. We got some trigger objects here. Actually, there's something else. Let's go sit. Oh, shoot, what was that? I hope that wasn't expensive. That was My pet cat got shagged by a ghost. It was a false alarm that turned out to be my uncle dressed as a ghost.
That sounds.
Eugene, welcome to the stream. I don't know what else to tell you that, but thanks for practicing your material on us. It might be some more. I'm just saying, it might be some more. I was waiting for it to become a dad joke. Waiting for it to become a dad joke. Didn't happen. Okay. Smart Eugene a little bit. Oh,
That's
that's a shadow speaker. So that's good. I'll get it on the shadows. That's the other one real quick. It's only a dad joke when it becomes a parent. Bing! There you go, Ken say. There you go, Ken say. You got this. Finish up in here.
So Josie, if you're here, you brought some things you can play with.
The next day, it was sort of added from my Thanks, Eugene. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Pip, Jeremy Scott Clark, also in chat. Hey, thank you, Jeremy. Thanks for being here. Pip, stand by. Stand by. I'll just see how far it goes. But thanks for coming in here. Appreciate it. Okay. So what have you done in the other room, Phil?
So I've got, it's like a writing,
Yeah, like a hobby horse.
Yeah, and I've got my shadow seeker.
Ah, got it, got it. So it should detect some kind of movement, right?
Right, some transit design, for a second. So Josie, if you're back there, you're welcome to play with some of the toys we brought. better than the voice in your dog.
Of course you do. Of course you do. You always speak up after I leave. You're sure that's not the voices in your head, right?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
That's what makes sense. I'm just gonna come back here. Just a second.
Pip, go ahead and do it, please. For Eugene. Go ahead and do it. It's, joke's getting tiring, so go ahead and take care of it, huh?
Guard. Is there a guard up here with us?
Hon, you on it?
We are on the southern jail above the kitchen. The children. It is 9:23 a.m. WT. What's this here?
See how it lights up. All you have to do is touch it, and it'll light up like that.
Alright, let's see what we can do. If I was a young lady who did not recognize us, I would probably be. Stay in the office. That's up.
Yeah. Did we want to put blueberry that close to the ball? Or do we want?
Yeah, I think so.
You think it's okay? All right.
Yeah.
I'd love that. I'd love that. I can do that. I can do that with you anytime. Probably not tonight, but I'll just investigation.
Are we talking too much, Jesse? That's me. Sorry. Well, I'm gonna take a seat, and now our full attention is on you now. I mean, we're just trying to make that for your space, it's a much bigger space, I think, than we could have even anticipated. We had some friends spending time with us earlier, when we just got here, we're getting set up. Are any of you here with us right now? We're gonna be going downstairs.
I'm moving, but I'm moving.
How's that going in the Christmas? I think it's something we drove Well, I'm just gonna sit on back here for a minute. Okay? Look at my eyes. We're only gonna be up here for what, 5 more minutes?
Yeah, not for too long. I'll tell you what, I know, I'm gonna sit here.
Maker.
Make. Probably told not to speak to strangers. And that's fine. That's fine. My name's T. No, theirs. Mine.
Is it you speak? Ooh,
No, it wasn't. I heard that.
yeah, that's not you speak.
I
What
heard
was
that.
that? It sounded like a voice.
I don't, it did.
Yeah, it wasn't your.
No, it wasn't me, it wasn't, nothing got caught in my throat, there was, I marked it, but it was a mumble. You heard that, right?
I'm sorry. Is there someone back there?
Feel free to clip that if you want. Clip that and see if you heard it.
He's not talking to you.
It was
Someone
when,
made that noise back there.
it was when I introduced myself.
When you get to me, I'm Phil. Can you say your name again?
That's right. Don't ever whisper during the investigation. Don't ever whisper.
Sometimes you may forget.
You might forget.
Would you like us to go back downstairs now? If you want us to head downstairs, you give us a sign. Sometimes. I say we'll stay here.
So just a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
We'll say order. You have the floor. You can say whatever you wish to say. We're just gonna sit here in silence for our last few minutes.
No, I didn't hear anything. I just, for a second, I heard this clock, and I was assuming that was you. Okay. No. That was you. That was you. We have to pick up our toys and go elsewhere. I understand.
But I'll tell you what, I will leave the horse, and I will leave the teddy bear for you. You're welcome. Wait a minute. Let me use the box.
I'll stand up. I'll stand up. Reverend Heretic said.
It's a scarecrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you show T that it was you that did that ball right up? Counting on you, Josie. Counting on you, my friend.
So there's gonna have a daughter too. And she's growing up. She's growing up very, very fast. And I'm very proud of her. Very proud of her. She's very sweet.
No,
She was a strong.
very, very cool.
She's learning sign language. It's where you speak with your hands.
Yeah, come on, dude. Give something to you.
She also plays games too. I'd be curious as to what kind of games she plays. Yes, I am. Waiting for my buddy Phil to come back. And we're moving on to something different.
Eventually.
So that's Phil talking to you. Are you laying downstairs? Just so you all know, Chad, this right here is something called Warrenton. It's a device place that has a word bank.
Okay, I'm back.
The idea is that when we got waiting after you left. And the idea is that spirit comes in here, looks at the word bank, finds the word it wants to use, and then it pops up. And when you hear that robotic voice, that's when the word is out. The word's out. And that has generated a word. Magic word generates is squeak. Did you put a mouse or anything like that? Just like that, so. So wait, wait. Wasn't the sound of me sitting on the chair, was it? I just saw it. That was the motion that I wrote. Just a scoosh. Just a scoosh. Just see if it lights up. There's a lot of groaning, a lot of wood creaking. These are.
That's really.
No, but yeah, there's us groaning as well, yeah. I agree. Motion like that.
I'm just missing.
It's private. Fun. Fun.
Well, then my base leaders do this helps them maintain this space. So that's why fun is.
That's I think your camera's not moving too much. Hold far away, like just. Everyone, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's me and Phil.
Just the two of us. Just the two of us. You and
As it was. Almost 2 years to the date. Almost. Are you ready to move downstairs?
So. So we're gonna head downstairs. Whoever's up here, you're welcome to play with the toys. In fact, we would love it here.
That's me.
Yeah. And that was the sound out here.
No, it was not. No, it was good. It was a moment. Sure you don't wanna make the ball light up again, or is that a teddy bear or what?
The teddy bear loves us. So we're gonna do the kitchen, right?
Yeah. we do the kitchen. Ready. I think they were ready
All
for us.
right.
I think they're ready for us.
I'm gonna have to come back up and grab a couple things.
So we're gonna move down to the kitchen.
I'm gonna bring the flare in there.
Wait here. No, the dog is not sweet when it was a chick. Toy dog actually lights up. So that's what's going on there. Alright, we're moving now, we're moving. I'm probably gonna take down with me real quick. That's from outside. That's from outside. Alright, that's from outside. Meanwhile, over here, we have had 0 events. Okay, so it's pretty quiet on here. Nothing's moved. Oh. Painting. Okay. Alright, heading down. When we get down here, I can actually turn off the light.
Me again. I'm just grabbing a couple things that I mentioned. I'd like to see that. That's not underground. Again?
Yeah, finally.
That's weird. It's a strange word for it to be repeating again.
Bit of a disappointment though. Which one have I got here? This one is Tesla. Tesla just went to green. The last time I was in here, I asked it to go to green, and it got it. The downside is though is that this battery, which I swapped out,
Dead.
dead.
Well, probably was using all that energy to go to green.
It probably was. That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
I'm gonna grab a
You're
flare.
getting all the cherry spots. I was gonna.
What? Oh, I'm not.
gonna use them. Fine. I'll call dibs on my red pot up in the gym.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely.
La-di-da.
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 Alright. I'm pulling out Simon.
Pull them out.
Whipping it out.
For a question and answer session.
2-foot base. So Simon is an all-star with us. He's done us very good service. I'll show you what he does. If I go over here. Okay.
That's all there is.
So there it is, that's all there is to it. It is a motion sensor. And that's what we got.
I'm firing this up and figure out how to these lights. Oh, we got a beep over there. And then where is, oh, you're right here. Barrier.
Barrier.
Hmm.
Well, there's a barrier of like gadgets over there.
Yeah, and I did put that board of wood that was leaning over by that door, so it shuttled away. All right. That's some neat stuff in here.
There is. I'm just a little. You don't think we're
No, we're good. That was your flux. Go green.
Oh, we did get a green.
Hello there.
Hello there. Chat. If you're in chat, you can just if you can give me a hello there in chat. And as you type it, say it like Ewan McGregor in the trilogy and the series Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there. How you feeling, baby? You doing all right, by the way? And when I say baby, I'm not talking Kensei, I'm talking Twitch mom. So you made the green light go off. Can you go on the other side and make the red light go off? I'd love to see you do that. Did you want me to try to turn off some of the?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, that turns on the lights. So. Great, my stomach is starting to growl. It's
Threatening.
Frightening. My stomach growling? It could be.
I brought snacks.
Oh joy. Oh joy.
Let's see, I'm looking for light switches. That would be. Let's see, I see these are here. Then we got this here. Nothing like that. Let's see. Aha. Nope.
Oh,
Green on
right,
that.
you did get a green over there.
Mhm.
All right, lovely.
Lovely.
And you got a green over here. Oh wait, was that you?
I was there earlier, but I don't know if it was.
I think that might have been you. That might have been you.
I'll give you that. Let's see.
This might be a lights on. This might be a lights on moment. I know you're not the biggest fan of lights on, but the only switch I see right here is unfortunately it brings in more lights.
Fortune.
Fortune.
All right, so we want to do a combined EVP / Simon session.
Yeah, sure.
Let me get my recorders going. No.
Hey, well no.
Oh, we haven't explained the rules of this game yet.
Yeah, I know, but hey, hi there. You made the red light go off now. Okay, so if you know how to make the red light
And just FYI, you're gonna have this kind of pointed at the fireplace area.
I'll stay out of the way. So here's how this is how this little game works. If you want to answer one way, you make the green light go off. If you want to answer another way, you make the red light go off. That's how that works. This is the later building we're in, hon. This is the later building we're in. We're gonna go into the older building, probably around about 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'd say maybe do 5 to 10 minutes in here.
Right.
Maybe just a quick Q&A session.
Yeah. So we're
Jaded.
jaded.
Okay. Let's see. We are rolling. Phil and T, the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Fauquier Jail. 9:47 p.m. Trying to be better. Trying to be better.
Yeah.
Really trying.
I'm just doing one continuous file, but I should be breaking it up because
Yeah.
there's really a difference between one and the other. I'm just worried that when I turn it off, that's when we'll hear a door go off or a light.
Yeah, well, because I've got the H1 running continuous. Okay, so
if you're here with us, could you make one of the lights red or green go off on that black triangle in the center of the room?
Well, they did.
It's just a nice way of letting
They
us
did
know.
make the puck go green.
What did it say?
They made the puck go green.
They made the puck go green. Oh.
They did. So my name's Phil.
My name is T.
Is the jailer's wife
I have a low
here?
battery on this phone.
Oh, I do. Good to know. I'll grab a charger before we move across. Is the jailer's wife here with us tonight?
Well, let me go on ahead and ask this question real quick. If you're a man, could you make the red light go off? If you're a woman, would you make the green light go off? Wow,
That was prompt.
that was very prompt.
Okay. Maybe we should
Okay.
let that go back to blue. That's kind of our resting mode.
Yeah.
And the
Good
last-
evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Uh,
You have a lovely home. This place is so neat.
punishment. I mean, we are where people were punished.
People
Probably
are punished.
making maybe
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
the loveliest home. Did you enjoy the life as a jailer's wife?
Green for yes, red for no.
You can take your time.
Interesting. Interesting.
That's my snack.
Those are your stomachs. Okay.
We heard that someone got injured in a fire here. Was that you? Green for yes, red for no. Are you the young lady who got injured in a fire here in the kitchen? Enterprise.
Enterprise.
That's email. Great word. Great stuff.
Fantastic word. Fantastic word.
Well, you're thinking about that. Grab this, see if I get this to work.
You know, Fauquier County is a gorgeous area. It's just beautiful, especially in the winter. I think this area is particularly beautiful during the winter. Snow just it just makes everything feel bright and fresh. You know, I love winter. I love winter. I'm not really crazy about Virginia summers though. I love Virginia, but I don't like Virginia summers. Pollen, just the stuff in the air, it just makes me sneeze.
What was that?
Is that you?
It sounded like. Oh, it's the REM pod.
Is it REM pod? Ooh, okay.
That's the pod. Are you here with us right now? That's a silly question. Of course you are.
Yeah, I mean, but I was talking about Fauquier. I was talking about the area, just what it's like.
I would imagine though that the prisoners here probably don't like it so much.
Yeah.
I heard that some of the early prisoners, it was deplorable conditions. Nice.
Well, it was nice in your house. I'm sure you kept a fine house.
But it's my understanding that the early prisoners, there was many to a cell, that if they didn't have family bringing them food, they often went hungry. And it was just not a very nice place.
Well, in the words of my wife, the folks of Warrenton loved a good lynching. Skin tone did come into play in that matter. It did,
Unfortunately.
unfortunately. And then there was a young girl that was she broke I think it was her arm when she tried to get to the top of a tree to watch a hanging, and she fell from the tree. That was brutal. They just chopped down the tree. They said, "Okay, we're done."
We don't want anyone to get injured at the hangings.
At the hanging. Except for the person who is engaging in said hanging. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the hangee,
The hanging.
if you will.
The subject of this hanging.
Are there any prisoners with us right now? Out of your cell?
Well, prisoners wouldn't come back into the kitchen to work, I would imagine.
Well, and this kitchen was added on. So the
this
room,
kitchen was added on.
yeah, the room behind you that we came through. That was Eddie.
That was Eddie. That's Eddie.
Was the jailer's original rooms. I think. No, I have it backwards. It was cells, and then they converted it into the jailer's room, basically. And then this was the kitchen.
But from the looks of it, you made the most of it. It may not have been the most glamorous position, but it was a very important position in town.
And you know, not an album.
What was that?
Album?
So apparently it was common for skirts to catch fire in the hearth.
Really?
Yeah. Were you just not thinking? Did it just happen? I mean, we're sorry that it did happen. That's not a pleasant experience by any stretch of the imagination.
It must have been terrifying.
Yeah.
Do we know her name?
Pip, do we have a name of this of the jailer's wife?
Red. Right. Okay.
Would you rather not have us refer to you by name? I mean, if you want to keep this formal as possible, we can, miss. If you would prefer us not to use your name, you can wait when it goes blue. You can say, we can make it go green.
Lucky.
You can make it go green and tell us, yes, I would prefer we keep this formal. If you would, I got your name, by the way, but if you would prefer that I not say your name, just go ahead and make the red light go up again. And I'll be more than understanding. More than
Yeah.
understanding.
Absolutely.
We're guests here. We're guests.
100%.
We're trying to be the best guests that we can be. Because we would like to be invited to come back here.
Guess by the. Okay, so you don't want us
We
to.
will not
Use
use
your
your
name.
name then.
That's fine, miss. I mean,
We'll keep it formal, miss. We will keep it formal.
but maybe if we get to know you, you'll give us an
Permission.
opportunity and permission
Yeah,
to
permission.
use your name.
And we would love to be guests of your house again.
Very much so. I
Because-
feel like there's a lot of stories here.
My buddy Phil and I are both storytellers.
Young.
Yes, you did pass young. You did pass young.
I have a question. Is Josie here?
The little girl from upstairs?
Yeah. Does Josie ever spend time here in the kitchen?
You know what was big back in this time?
Hmm.
You won't believe it. Mac and cheese. You know who made it popular?
Who?
Jefferson. Thomas, this is,
Get out of here.
no, I'm telling
History
you.
lesson, folks.
I'm telling you, this Thomas Jefferson, he had, there's a fantastic series on Netflix.
Break it down.
Where there's a fantastic series on Netflix where they talk about how Thomas Jefferson got this specific slave to, because of this person's skill with making mac and cheese, he insisted on importing pasta from Italy so that he could have this mac and cheese. It was pretty ballin'. It was ballin' mac and cheese. Not as good as my 4-cheese mac and cheese.
No, your 4-cheese mac and cheese is to die.
Look at that.
You're getting a lot of hits over there on EMF.
I know.
So we're gonna only be in here. Holy smokes!
Is it already
Netflix
10?
gets going and you lose track of time. It's somehow it is 9:57. I don't know how that.
Well, our new chaperone did say, time flies when you're having fun. I mean, we got here at 6, and it is now nearly 10. I don't know how that happened. I do not know how that happened.
Okay, so
I just have one last question. Oh, I have one last question for our hostess. Ma'am, would you be okay with us coming back another time? Green for yes, red for no.
Eddie.
I saw that, I heard that beat. And please be as honest as you like. We are trying to be the best guests we can be.
So that would be green for yes. You find us extremely charming.
And you'd love for us to come back, or red for no, I would prefer that you didn't come back. Something we might have to take under advisement.
I mean, silence typically denotes yes.
I think so.
Silence is yes. So thank
She
you.
doesn't want to be too forward.
No, which is fine. Which is fine. We can respect that. Well, thanks for letting us come back here and ask you some questions. We're gonna pack up and we're gonna go across the way.
I am now going to stop this recording, since we've changed places a number of times.
Let's not these.
Hey Christina, good to see you.
Awesome.
Good to see you in chat. All right, so the next plan is we are heading to the south, right? We're heading
Direct
to Mundo. We're saving solitary for last. We're saving solitary.
And that's over there too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is screen. Don't forget the mannequins over there, okay?
Yeah, no. I was watching the mannequin like a hawk because I was convinced it was going to move on me.
Yeah.
That's always a good light.
So I think I might leave the FLIR in here running.
Okay.
At the general direction of the stove, just for fun. It's probably too tight back there for the LiDAR to be
Effective.
Yeah.
Do you want me to bring my FLIR? I can bring my FLIR.
Are you next door?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
All right. That means I'm going to shut down the. I'm going to shut down the.
That's me.
Yeah. The grid upstairs.
Okay. Yeah. It's very dark.
Yeah.
Remembering like.
It's yeah. So far it's a good signal, but here's now we're going to the jail itself. The jail itself is going to be tricky because the jail has got some thick walls. Yeah.
I gotta get some juice in this.
hear this going off. Katie. Cade. Cade with a capital K. Okay. Alright. Cade. Interesting. Cade. K-A-D-E.
Cade?
Yeah.
Like
Cade.
the phonetic spelling of your favorite Destiny
Our beloved
Guardian.
Captain Zygardes.
You know, I cannot find the scissors and the Velcro, which is vexing.